What specific experience do you have in the energy industry that will help when you are on the board of directors? And we'll start with Craig Moody.
I like that question. I've been in the industry for the last 10 years. The last 7 years I've owned a small business that consults in the energy industry. We were actually the 2015 Small Business of the Year, as named by the Chamber of Commerce. So a big part of our work is focused on helping really large institutional customers reduce how much energy they use. Thereby, they save, in many cases, millions and millions of dollars a year. Before that, I was a facility manager of the Federal Reserve Bank. So again, I've got that energy expertise that is really, really important to this job. And that's something that I think is really important. You know, a lot of the issues that we've talked about tonight are big, weighty, important, in many cases, global issues. And having somebody on that board that has 7 years of experience, who is in it every single day, studies it on a regular basis, in my view, is a really important component of a board member. Like I said, I've got plenty of experience in the industry, and I'm looking forward to applying that to the OPPD Board of Directors.
Thank you. Don Krupa.
First of all, I'm glad that question was asked. Like myself, I was elected 3 6-year terms for Metropolitan Utilities District. I was chairman of the board 3 years. So I worked in this industry, energy. I think it's important when we make some decisions, you can't make them yourself. When I was on the board, there's 7 members on that board. You have to get along with everybody. You got to get along with management. I've got the knowledge, I work with energy, and I'm going to put forth that effort on OPPD.
Thank you. Tom Mulligan.
Well, for approximately 40 years, I worked for one of the largest railroad companies, if not the largest railroad company in the United States, the Union Pacific. We were one of the largest transporters of low fossil fuel, low sulfur fuel in the United States. And along with that goes responsibility of timely deliveries to a number of major power plants within the United States. And it drove home the importance of how many people actually depend upon, you know, the whole pipeline that is involved in producing energy. Just to give you an example, the city of Houston at one time used 1 trainload of coal every single day in the production of electricity. So the utilities industry is a changing industry. The transportation industry was a very changing industry. When I remember years ago, those coal trains had 5 crew members on them. Today, there's only 2 crew members on each one of those freight trains delivering coal, which is a considerable cost savings. And the savings, the lessons learned that I realized from the railroad company could be easily transformed into the energy business.
Thank you. Paul Anderson.
My answer will be similar to Mr. Mulligan's. He, like I, are retired from the railroad. I work for the other railroad, the Burlington Northern Santa Fe Railroad, in the transportation industry. I know that's probably not directly connected to energy experience, but I certainly know and understand the importance of the transportation system as to the energy needs of this, not only the state of Nebraska, but our nation.
Thank you. Colin Cavanaugh.
Well, I'd relate once again myself back to my Postal Service experience, and we took a look some years ago at the fact of our vehicles burning gas and started to make a movement to convert some postal vehicles to natural gas. And there was talk, that didn't happen before I left there, but I know that there was talk at the time of moving some vehicles, and I think actually it was taking place on the East Coast, of converting some vehicles to electric as well. So I've had some experience there, and I think that's certainly something that could be considered being done here, and I think actually might even be done on a small basis at OPPD right now, but I would certainly work to encourage that and facilitate it.